So I decided my time might be better spent cooking some of the beef I've been collecting along the way. It's morning now. I'm not quite done with the cooking yet, but I'm gonna let that finish up and then head back out. I think I'm abandoning my attempt to find the south again by heading in this direction. I'm probably going to backtrack and try to uh, collect from my previous shelters what I've left behind and then just cross back over the mountains or something. I don't know. But just looking at my map, just looking at the map, I can see that all of my set waypoints are far, far to the west. So even if I do get to the south from here, it's really a moot point at best. So yes, those last several episodes were pretty much completely wasted. Good job, me! Just gonna wait for the steak to finish cooking up. That should power me in my trip back. My walk of shame back to the west. What is making that noise? There's nothing out there. And I'm not moving the right way to make that sound. It's been happening all night. It's kind of creepy. Well, now that's something, but... probably a chicken splashing around in the water. I did kill a zombie at my doorway in the middle of the night. Took 2 hits with my giant sword. I'm very pleased. Man, that doesn't sound like a euphemism. Okay. Let's get out of here. Dump a little crap. Or at least that thing. Yeah, I kind of want to keep everything else I have. Which is not very helpful when my inventory is this full. What the heck was that? I'm telling you, something weird is going on. Had a sound like, no, not like thunder. A sound like, I picked up experience, which I don't think I would have. I think this is where those the Endermen were standing last night. Of course, the experience drops is, yes. The experience is long gone. Yeah, that has to be chicken. Okay, so now I get to make my way back around where I came from. Incomplete failure. And hopefully make it to one of my shelters before night falls. Of course, this is why I stuck to the foot of the mountain ranges along the way here. It makes it very easy to trace my path back. It's just going to be long and boring. You're lucky today, cows. I don't need to kill you for food. I have plenty of your brothers and sisters. Nah, not going in there. Well, let's see if I can make up some distance on the top of this estuary. If you could hear that, I apologize. And if you couldn't, never mind. Ah, yes, there's that death hole. Also known as your mom. Ha! No. Maybe I can cut off a little distance swimming across. Of course, that's slower than walking, so probably not. Trying not to cheat in this playthrough, otherwise I would be flying back to my last shelter by now. Actually, if I was okay with cheating in this playthrough, I would have just been teleporting back and forth across the mountain range instead of long, plodding trips on foot. Still, I've learned a few things in the course of this journey, such as to make sure Fraps is actually recording before I start talking. Because once I start talking and playing, I pay really no attention to whether the little icon is red or yellow. And at that point, if it's not recording, it's a completely lost cause until I decide to stop the episode and find that, oh, hey, I just actually started recording. Boy, that sucked. You know what, Alphium? I'm getting sick of your shit. I'm just gonna burn you down. Well, not right now, because I'm in a hurry, but... Still, the sentiment remains. I want to set you on fire. Okay, here's that valley, which means I'm near to my previous shelter. Well, in a relative sense of near. Actually, a fair distance of this valley I have to cover first, without falling into a hole. Now, I would say that not falling into holes is a pretty good philosophy in Minecraft, but in actuality, sometimes you find interesting things by taking a spill down a deep hole to your near death. Of course, then when you're met by, you know, zombies or skeletons, or especially creepers down at the bottom of the hole where you've nearly died falling into, then it just becomes a lot less interesting. Alright. Here we are back to the redwoods. Let's see, I don't think I left anything in the shelter. And I also didn't actually leave a marker as to where it really was. Although I know it's facing out to the water. Which means it's probably around here. Somewhere. Yeah, maybe I should have marked this location better. But then I didn't expect to be using it again, so... Where did I put it? Where did I put that hole in the... Oh. Well, that couldn't have been better comedically timed if I tried. Okay. Eat something. Well, that's the first leg of the return journey complete. Just have to wait for the sun to go down far enough for me to be able to sleep. And of course I can't see the sun going down because the terrain around me is too steep. Thanks a lot. Okay. Block up the doorway again. And just wait for when I can go to bed. Thank you. Alright. Head out a little bit. What direction? That direction. Okay, so apparently if you stand in a thorn bush, you just keep taking damage. That would make a good trap, actually. I'll have to give that some thought. A pitfall trap, maybe. Full of thorn bushes at the bottom. Think I know what I'm doing next group game. And it seems to be fairly effective at killing the cows, too. Those things are dangerous, man. I don't think I like that anymore. It's fine when it kills someone else or a cow, but when it starts killing me, man, I gotta object. Not again. And of course, cutting them down as I stumble through them isn't really helping much either. Alright. Let's see if I can make it back to the next point before I need to cut off. Come on. Let's see. Probably not, because it's still way off. Although the terrain's smoothed out, so it's an easier trip from here on back to the desert village. I might be able to make it in the next few minutes. This is nice right here. I think if I was going to build a permanent residence anywhere on this side of the mountain range, it would probably be right around here. It's so colorful and tranquil. Really don't mind this at all. Well, I see sand on the map. Usually an indication of approaching a desert. Okay. Yep, looks like I might just make it after all. Of course, I don't actually have a marker set for the desert village, so I'm just going to kind of keep an eye out for it rather than aim for one of the points on the map. Because silly me, I didn't expect to actually go back here on purpose. Is that it? That could be it, or it could just be a mound of sand. It's hard to tell. This is... What is this? Okay, this is not natural. Is this a... It's a buried pyramid. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to Oh, there's the village right there. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna go and unload some stuff, and then I'm gonna go raid that pyramid starting next episode. Now, where did I put my house?